Last night, the Chiefs beat the ass of the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. Much to the chagrin of the sports books and the entire Monday NFL countdown on ESPN, who had the Ravens favored over the Chiefs, over the reigning Super Bowl champions, over the reigning Super Bowl MVP, over the quarterback that got paid $500 million this offseason. Everybody said the Baltimore Ravens were going to have their way with him. Lamar Jackson's too good. After an MVP season last year, he's going to come in this year, be even better. He was. They have been. That defense has been stingy. Did you see what the Chargers did to the Chiefs? Now imagine what they're going to do with an MVP, a quarterback instead of a rookie, and a defense that's better than the Chargers defense. This is what everybody said. We don't agree with that, but what everybody said. Turns out, that was all a bunch of bullshit. The Kansas City Chiefs looked like they looked in the first night, by the way, which there was a couple people on the television and the internet that said, are we sure that the Chiefs are really that good? And this is all because of the Chargers game. All because of a Chargers team which has played the Chiefs very difficult the past couple years against Patrick Mahomes. That team always has, for whatever reason. I have no idea what it is, but everybody should be trying to do what the Chargers are doing to stop Patrick Mahomes, because it feels like this son of a bitch is going to be going for the next, 10, 15 years at the level he's going. They were unbelievable last night. We all assumed in this particular office, mostly me and Gumpy, and I think a couple others, that Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs are going to bounce back in beautiful fashion. Andy Reid was going to be very much understanding that his team needs to have a big bounce back game. So we'll open up some new wrinkles. We'll make it a little bit more fun, a little bit more interesting. We'll go into Baltimore, which people are calling the game of the year already, and we'll be able to have our way with them. And they did, by the way. And there was a couple new plays that Andy Reid drew up, I think, on his little shield, where it was awesome. There was an underhanded shuttle pass that was on purpose, drawn up, designed to be that way. Tutter. Patrick Mahomes was just running backwards and throwing the ball as far as he can, a la what he did in the Super Bowl to Tyreek Hill to Mecole Hardman multiple times. We had same-game parlays all over the place that everybody had the overhitting, and turns out it was the only thing that didn't hit in early. That kickoff, anytime you have a kickoff return, by the way, normally over's going to hit, okay? So anytime there's a kickoff return that's very quick, that's a possession scored, they're getting the ball back who just scored, that's why they kicked off to begin with. Normally your over hits. Instead, Lamar Jackson was not able to do much against this Kansas City Chiefs defense. Now, there was a couple big runs and a couple early shots there that happened, but aside from that, the Chiefs were dominant from the beginning to the end. And I loved every single second of it, mostly because I bet a very, very large amount of money on the Chiefs plus 3.5, the Chiefs money line, and the Chiefs alternate spread at plus -4 or something like that. So I made a lot of money. Now, my same game parlay that would have hit for $35,000 did not hit because Lamar Jackson didn't score and the over didn't hit. Okay, so two things that should have happened, and I would assume would have happened, were maybe the most predictable out of the entire 9-side parlay that I had. Did not hit for $35,000, but I did hit on the Chiefs plus 3.5 money line and -4. I made a handsome amount of cash there, but it was alarming how dominant they looked.